How to create an object. So the setup page, you scroll down here to create objects, and then you can see all the objects that we have created and also all of the objects that have been installed by managed packages. If it's got this little arrow beside it, it means it was a managed package. If it doesn't, it means it was a custom built object. So like all the things that don't have this little symbol to the left of it, we built. So we're going to build a new object right now. New custom object. Just call them invoices. Well, I guess we'll call it invoice for the label, invoices for the plural name. You gotta watch this because if you call the first one like PO line items, then the API name will say PO line items. And I use that example because Rob built that one and it does say PO line items. Okay, so we want to allow reports, allow activities, allow field tracking, allow allow on chatter groups. Generally, we pretty much allow that for everything most of the time. I'm just going to deploy it, allow search. Yes, we want to automatically add notes and attachments, and we'll go ahead and you click this checkbox if you want to make a new tab up here, like right off the bat after creating this one, and this one we do. We want this one to be a tab. So we're going to go ahead and make sure that's clicked. So click save. Or you click save and new, obviously, to create a new one. So object invoice, tab style, we get to go pick a cool little icon to associate with it. See. Alright, anybody see we'll use dice. Oh, something's already using dice. Anybody see something with money on it?
Money as in
like,
I know what you mean. Sack? No. I don't know.
Where can you use that one?
Why can't we use what?
Sack.
Oh, money sack.
Oh,
Cool.
Okay, I guess I was right.
Splash page. No. Okay, cool. So I should probably start putting in descriptions here, like just a little short description. Invoices. Generate. If I can't see the screen that well. Generate internal invoices. Track vendor invoices. Cool. This is a little description.
What are you doing?
Apply one tab visibility to default on. Yeah, make sure. I mean, this is a sandbox, so everybody can see it. We're not gonna worry about permissions right now. No, we don't want to add it to every app though. We probably just want to add this one to the accounting app.
Okay. Yeah.
So all of this is pretty self-explanatory. I mean, it kind of walks you through it, but then now, boom, we have brand new object. If we go to accounting and the apps up here, you can see we have invoices right here. Coolio. Then you can click this little thing right here to the left, and we can go to view fields. And then this is all the standard fields that come with it. I did do something wrong though. I didn't do it wrong, so we can change it now. So I made a mistake, so let's go ahead and fix something. So when I was creating the object, I should have made an auto-generated number, and I did not. So let me go back here and show you. So if I click new custom object, what I should have done around here, so it says data type text, I should have put auto number. In display format, you do, so I would probably do, we've already got INV for inventory, so for invoice, probably just put IV. That's kind of confusing.
That's gonna screw me up.
For what? What should it be?
I don't know. What is the INV for already?
Inventory.
Yeah.
So I'm using IMV for QuickBooks right now.
What if I just put invoice?
I mean, that works.
That's really long though.
Yeah.
Oh, they do put bullets in there. Uh-oh.
IVE? That word? IVE? Is that weird?
That's kind of weird. I'm gonna just leave IV. I don't know if I like that either, but maybe what I use.
Hey, are you purple, honey?
No. But you probably can't get out with me leaving. Without me leaving. I'm probably blocking you in just a little. I don't know. Depends on how good your reverse skills are.
So then,
So then you're gonna do
so make this
I
two.
haven't told you yet, but it's almost impossible backing out of your driveway at night. Like, it's pretty
At night?
difficult.
Great.
If you're not used to it, it is
Yeah,
kind of
of
scary.
course.
Yeah.
Because
I've
there's
gotten
like
kinda
bushes
used
and
to
then
it.
there's pillars at the
I've gotten
end.
kind of used to it, like,
And
during
it's
the
like,
day.
Yeah.
But I'm always afraid to hit one of the brick walls.
Totally an obstacle course.
Oh yeah, it's fun though.
Yeah. But so that's how you would set it up though. You'd have to put your whatever you want the letters to be at the first, and then you have to put dash the amount of numbers,
Okay.
and then so actually we'll probably make this one. How many digits did I put? 6. Make it 8. So you just have to make sure these are the same. So I can go here though. It's good that I go ahead and do this now. So invoice name is a text type, and we want that to be an auto number. So just go in here, and I'm going to click. Well, maybe I can't go here. I have to do edit, and then I can change it to an auto number. I'm actually gonna call it invoice number, not invoice's name.
I'm really good at stuff in my card.
Okay.
Sound good.
Well, I don't move it too. Are
She's
you leaving
literally
now?
gonna kill me. She's already at my house. It's been there for 30 minutes.
So I'm gonna add this
I
here.
thought you guys were playing poker or something.
It's okay.
Who?
Your birthday.
And
Oh.
this here. So now I've changed it to an auto number.
Yeah.
And then to create a custom field, you just go here in custom fields and relationship, click new. And then you select the type of field you want. You can make another auto number. You can make a formula field, lookup field. So if I wanted to look this up to a customer, like if I want to tie it to an account, I'll have to do lookup relationship and look up to account level.
Yeah.
If I want to look it up to a requisition, I have to look it up to the requisition level. And then check boxes and different things. Currencies, date, time.
Okay.
All these are pretty self-explanatory. Now, there's a difference between a lookup and a master detail relationship. So read these descriptions off to the right. They help a lot. But basically, master detail relationships, I think you can only have 2 of them. So if I set, this one would not be the master detail relationship. But when I make the invoice item, which will be a different object, I'll have to make it a master detail relationship to the invoice
Yeah.
in order to like roll up fields and stuff. Salesforce natively. So that's kind of different. So if we go ahead and like make a field, we'll do a lookup relationship. Can add it if the internet will load. So we'll look it up to an account. So we'll go ahead and do like build to. Come on, load. So we're gonna name it build to. Oh, it's gonna child relationship be invoices.
Okay.
It's good. So that's what the related list name will be is invoices. So if we go here, so these are all the people it's going to be visible to. We're not worried about permissions right now, but that's a permissions thing for the profiles.
Yeah.
We're going to add it to the invoice layout, just so that it'll be on the screen automatically. And then we'll add the related list to the account layout, or we can choose not to. But we'll go ahead and add it. So we'll add one more field. So that's how you make a lookup field. The other fields are pretty self-explanatory. They're just making checkbox fields, making text fields. Those are all these fields down here: date, time fields, emails, etc.
Yeah.
Text fields. And so now we're gonna make a formula field just to show you how to do this real quick. Now formulas are really cool. They have a lot of tools to help you make formulas.
Mhm.
So we're gonna call this one. I'll just call it bill. Bill to address. So we'll make one for bill to address. This is gonna be a text field. You have to select what type of formula it's gonna be. So when you get into advanced formulas, you have all these operators over here. So you can do like is blank, contains. You can learn to write if statements. things like that, and it explains how to do it.
Mhm.
Down here, these are also you can look up on YouTube and explain. It breaks down all of these different functions.
Oh yeah.
They're super handy. I can show you some tricks there too. But then to insert a field, so once you learn it, like all this stuff's gonna be super easy.
Yeah.
So where we just made that field build to. Let's look up to an account.
Mhm.
So now we go to build
Oh,
to,
okay.
and now we're gonna go to billing address. Insert.
Oh, that's easy enough. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's pretty simple. Now, if you want to do if statements and different things, they can get very complicated. I mean, and I've reached the limits on how big they can get.
Really.
So yeah, now this thing is telling me. So it says data type location is incompatible with expected formula. So it's already getting a little complicated. So, so that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna have billing street, and then we're gonna make it so that we have a space at a comma, and then we're gonna add billing city, and then we're gonna have then we're going billing city. Then we're gonna have a comma and a space, and you have to put these little ands for that. Then we're gonna put billing state. We're gonna have and space, and then we're gonna have billing postal code. I believe that's what it is. I'll double check that. Then we'll have billing country, and that may not be how we want to actually bring this over, but this is a way to do it.
Yeah.
So now I'm just going to double check billing postal code, make sure that's correct. So we have billing state, and then we have billing postal code. So if you selected insert, then it would go ahead and put it in there again.
Oh yeah.
So now I also want to bring this up because maybe we don't have the street, maybe we just have the city and state,
Mhm.
which hopefully on the build to account level we should have the billing street. But if we don't, I'll just go ahead and show you an example of its if statement. So we'll go ahead and write this out. So we have if is blank, and I'll put bill to, and then we'll have billing street, and then so if this is blank, then comma. So if that is true, then it will do this. So I don't want this in the front. I don't want this comma and space. So I'm just going to copy and paste this bit, paste it here. So and a lot of times it helps to put these little spaces in between so you can see the breakdown. So you have the logic statement. So you have if this is true,
Yeah.
then do this, comma, else do this, and then you have to put another parenthesis here. So now let's check the syntax, see if this is correct. Haven't made any errors. So we found, because I separated it. Shouldn't have, that's one word. One field name, Salesforce standard. Until you memorize these fields and stuff, which if you do this enough, you will. I'll copy and paste it. I would use the insert field.
Okay.
Just because there'll be little like tricks like custom fields. You have to put the double underscore C at the end.
Yeah.
Little things like that. No, billing city does exist to me. So I've already messed one up. So build to billing city. Oh, I didn't put the build to R in front of it. Oh wow, I didn't do that with a lot of these. So see, I'm already messing stuff up. No big deal. Just copy and paste these here. So yeah, that's why you should probably use the insert field all the time because it'll save you time in the long run. Now we have no syntax errors. Cool.
Awesome.
So now we're going to pull over the whole address. And it won't pull over the location, but it will pull over the address. And I'll show you how to automate pulling locations later. That's a little bit more complicated of an automation. So you can either click save or save in new.
Awesome.
So save. So now let's go to an invoice. And obviously it's only going to have those two fields we added. But if we have build to, we have an account, pots and pans. That's all you got to put. Save.
Look at
Now we're going to see the build to address was the street that everything that we put.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
So that's how you make an object. That's how you make an auto number. That's how you make how you make custom fields, and also in formula field. And we broke down how to make an if statement.
Yeah.
Pretty straightforward.
Awesome.
But that's how you add fields. You could add all these fields if you wanted to, and then you could add the other fields. So if you want to make invoice items, you would add it as its own custom object and have a master detail lookup relationship to invoice.
Yeah.
That's how that works.